Good morning. Happy Sunday. Starting to look a little more festive in my house. Last class of November, isn't it? Moving into the December season. So yeah, leaning into it a little bit. I think especially with the kids. Yeah, it was a good weekend to do it. Next weekend's really busy. So yeah. Hey. Today we're gonna start in child's pose. So yeah, get yourself in a comfy position. Check in with what you need for your child's pose. So whether you want the knees wide, you want to get straight into those hips, you want to keep the knees hip distance. But join me in a lovely, cozy little child's pose just to start. So take it as you need it, always, all the way through. If you want to push today, push. If you want to hold back a little bit, body's not feeling 100%, really just honor what you need. I think that's important. And yeah, let's roll with it. Looking forward to it. In festive season, I've got my little Father Christmas mug. Cheers, everyone. All right. And closing the eyes and just getting yourself into that lovely bit of your child's pose. Just listening to what the body needs from it today. Kind of check it in with the body. I think this is such a lovely starting pose. Just close the eyes and just stay in here a little bit this morning just to begin our practice. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Lovely. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Allow the body to soften and settle. Relaxing, softening, just letting yourself rest and reset. Taking a little moment to flash back to many moments this week that felt really nice. Maybe find some gratitude for the week that just passed. Finding gratitude for maybe little moments where the days weren't as crisp, maybe that little bit of warmth in the air, maybe the sunlight peeking through a little blue sky despite us leaning into winter. Maybe time with friends, plans made coming up. What is it for you that has brought you a little joy this week? If you can't seem to think of anything, maybe just noticing a little moment in nature, a little shift, something that you can connect with. Those sunsets are pretty stunning this time of year as well. If you happen to be outside at those points, maybe a little intention to chase that as you move into this next week. And find a little beautiful moment in nature. And despite the leaves losing all of their branches or the branches losing all of their leaves, you could see it both ways. It's an opportunity just to look at the beauty. As nature invites us just to sit, let go, move, breathe, and just be. Taking those deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Just imagining the week that you have ahead. Just allowing yourself to maybe think of anything that feels positive coming up. Or if there's any other feelings, busyness or overwhelm, just take a deep breath in. Send a little love in the direction where you're headed this week. And in this moment, let's let go of the past. Let's go of the last week. Let's let go of the future and what's coming. And just be present. As you connect with the mat right now, I invite you to really see if you can be in the now. Can you feel the body, the tightness? Can you feel where the hands meet the floor? Any other part of the body touching the mat? This is your time. Bowing down in gratitude just for this moment, this breath, this hour. If there's anything in particular you wish to set as an intention, please do so, or just move and flow with me. Maybe just seeking some level of release. Breathing in, breathing out. When you're ready, we're just going to push the body up a little bit, bringing the hands forward and peel the tailbone up. Good. You took the knees a little bit wider, bring them into hip distance. Walk the hands slightly forward. We're just going to rock forward and back. Take your time, maybe just a little bit with the pelvis, roll forward. And then lifting up in the core and leaning back. Good. Find some deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, leaning forward. If the back feels good, you can draw the chest through, drop the shoulders down. Please just listen. Take your time with the spine, thinking down. Breathing in, tuck in under. Leaning forward, whatever way feels good. Drop the shoulders down, drawing from your core. Use the core to help you flow back. As you sink into your child pose this time, keep the arms extended, rotate the biceps out and down away from the ears. Feel the extension in that upper body. Good. Just waking up the body. Breathing in, lifting up. Good. So you can stay here a little bit higher. Push into those hands. Draw the pelvis forward, strong in your core. You can let the pelvis dip, draw the chest through, draw the shoulders down. Good. Chin in. 3, 2, and 1. Drawing in from the core. Beautiful. Slowly coming all the way down into your child's pose. This time we're going to walk the hands over towards the right hand side. I'll face you. Left hand on top of the right as you reach across, pushing down. I want you to kind of sink a little bit deeper into that left sit bone. Relax the head on the arm somewhere. Deep breath here, in and out. How's that side body feeling today? Leaning into that stretch. Let's walk the hands to the middle and over. Good. This time I really want you to sink down, thinking about leaning into that right hip, that right sit bone. Shifting that body to the left, breathing in and breathing out. Just not straining the neck. Find the breath, find the stretch in and across that side body. Saying good morning just to yourself. Slowly coming back to that lovely position, facing forward. Reach the hands out to find that extension. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly peel the body up, coming up to a lovely tabletop position. Good. We're going to find a cat and a cow. So I want you to find your cat and cow tucked under in the pelvis. Go in. The chin, arch the back, feel the pull across the shoulder blades. How is that for you today? And then find your cow pose at the belly dip. Good. Don't let those shoulders collapse. Drop them down and away. Find some length, elbow lifts. Just breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Drawing in from your core arch, the spine, and chin to the chest. Feel the pull across the shoulder blades. Beautiful. And that lovely breath in and out for 3, 2, and 1. Dipping the belly, lift the tailbone, draw the shoulders down and away. Great. Feel that lovely length. Deep breath in and out. 3, 2, smile if you like. And 1. Let's pull it all out. Find your cat pose and then move a little bit left to right in your cat. So we're just arching the body left to right, making a little C shape. See where you feel it. Maybe stop in. Taking a breath when you hold that C shape. Back to center, wiggling the other way. Take it as you need it. Give you a little count just to move here. 4. Use what you're feeling in the body. 3. To guide you. 2. And 1. Coming back to center. Beautiful. Nice flat back. Good. This time we're going to dip the belly. So I want you to think you're going to dip the belly down. Thinking cow pose. And then we're going to shift the weight over towards the left-hand side. Then what we do is we roll up into cat. We wiggle the body over towards the right. And then we dip the belly and the chest down, rolling to the other side. Good. And rolling up, we draw in, finding cat. Hip shifting towards that right hand side. We dip down. Good. Do you see that? It's a little bit sassy. You're just drawing in and out, feeling that lovely roll of the body. Good. Breathing in with me. Breathing out, noticing if you've got any tightness in that upper body. How does that feel to you? Nice work. Good job in the spine. Last one. Coming all the way back to the middle for me and drawing it. Good, nice flat back for us. We're going to do the same. So we're going to dip the belly down. This time we shift the hips over towards the right. We draw in, we roll the body over towards the left-hand side and drop it down. Good, nice little body rolls here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Just see how you feel. Make them as big or small as you like. Exaggerating in any area. See what does it feel like for you? Two. Good. And the last one, finishing that off. And coming back to the middle. Good. We're going to untuck the toes. This time we're going to take the knees wide, big toes to touch, sink down. Elbows coming down, maybe onto the fist. Or you can relax the body, nice soft arms. Just want to take a little bit of time off the wrist. Sinking down into that wide like a child's pose and getting a little bit into those hips this morning. Staying here, feel the knees wide. Make any adjustments that you need. And the body could be lifted, absolutely fine. Tailbone could be lifted, but if you're quite open in those hips, sink down. Just lean in. Breathing in. Deep breath in and breathing out. Breathing in. Slowly breathing out. Good. Inhale, slowly pushing the body up. I'm going to bring the hands forward, peel the body up, and swing those knees in. You've got it. Hands nice and wide in line with the shoulders. Good. Inhale, let's extend that right leg. Good. We're going to flex the toes and turn the hip down. So instead of lifting the leg up, bring it down a little more. Draw in from your core and flip the toes down. You're kind of working to draw those inner thighs in the direction of each other. Good. Nice and long. Instead of the back arching it, I'll draw in from your core, nice and strong. Push into the hands, slowly looking forward. Just a little bit in front of you on the mat. There's that length that we want. Breathing in. Breathing out. We're going to walk the fingertips out on that left hand, maybe reach out. How's the balance today? Remember, you can always bring either of the hands to fist. So here we're squeezing, we're working into our core, feeling that leg, just playing with that balance, toes drawing down. 3. Think about your core if you feel like you're wobbling, or just bring the toes down, absolutely fine. 2. And 1, hand comes down, bending in the knee. It's like a little arch, knee to knee. Breathing in, pulling across the shoulder blades, bring the knee down. Awesome. Good. We're going to take the hands so that the fingertips just move out towards the long edge of the mat, other side. Just going to rock a little bit left to right, little stretch into those wrists as we begin. Move in to our little sequence here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back, either hands or the fists. Inhale, we're going to extend. So this time it's the left leg. We're going to lift it up. Again, we don't want it high. We want to draw it down. Turn the toes. Draw in from your core. We're looking for that lovely long line. Good. Slowly looking forward, not arching the back. So draw in strong in your core. Everything's coming back to the center of the body. That core. Drop the hip. We're trying to wiggle those inner thighs towards each other. And your gaze looking slightly in front of you on the mat. Beautiful. You can see here, even in like my video, we're looking for that beautiful long line of the spine. Awesome. If you're trying to kind of extend, you want to play with a bit of the balance. Again, you can leave it out or you can play with it. This time it's the right hand and right arm extends. Again, keeping that length. Keep the drawing in, that core, the legs. Breathe. Strength's coming in from that center of the body. You've got it. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Hand comes down, bend in the knee, nose comes towards the knee. Arch the back here and bring the knee down. Inhale, Exhale, let it go. We're going to do the same. Inhale, this time we're going to send the right toe, push them on the ground. We're going to get a little calf stretch, so push into those toes, getting into the feet. Take a little rock forward and back, if you like. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center again. Let's turn and face forward. The wrists feel like they've had enough so far. Bringing it onto the fist is absolutely fine. That a lovely lift. Again, so we don't want it lifted. Turn the toes down. Lower that leg. Don't arch the back, so we don't want the chest dipping. We want to draw in from the core. Toes down. Looking slightly forward. See how that feels to you. Again, remember, every option is to toe down. You can extend the arm if you want. You can lift. Draw in from your core. Drop the shoulders down. Find some breath here. 4. Inhale and exhale, dropping that toe down. 3. Thinking about the center. 2. And 1. Beautiful work on that balance. Bending an elbow in maybe towards the knee, or you can bring the hand down and bring everything down, hand in the knee. Inhale. Thinking down into your child's pose. Rotate the bicep out, draw the shoulder down, softening in the forehead. 3. Inhale and exhale. 2. And 1. Peeling the body out, tucking under into your cat pose. Good. Find a little cow for us. And back to center, drawing in from the core. Good. Inhale, other side. Let's extend. We're going to work into that calf muscle. Push the heel and the toes in. Good. Little rock. Forward and back. Lovely. See what you need it for. Stop anywhere you like. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Coming back to center. Find that lovely sweet spot of balance in from your core. Lifting up. Keep the toes drawing down, drawing in from the center of the body, nice and strong, maybe looking slightly in front, relaxing in the forehead. Breathing in and breathing out. You've got it. You can stay here with the hold. You can walk the right fingertips out, feeling that length. You can maybe extend the right hand. Remember, we're holding here, creating a bit of that heat, just playing with that balance, that strength. Good. 3, 2, you've got this, and 1 little bend, bending in the elbow, knee comes in towards the elbow if you want, or just bring the hand down, everything comes down. Good. Wide-legged child's pose, big toes to touch, sinking down with me, and just relax. Notice if you're holding the breath at all. That's a bit of you. Find that lovely slow breath. Inhaling through the nose, maybe. Keeping the mouth closed and exhaling. Feeling the breath deep down the back of the throat. Inhaling and exhaling. Using the breath to soften the stretch, calming our nervous system. Lovely job to you. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Beautiful. Pushing into the hands, slowly coming all the way back up. We're going to walk the hands and lift back up. Bring the knees in. Got it. Let's walk the hands in towards the knees and come up to a nice upright position. Open that. Good. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but grab a drink if you've got it. Good pass. It's that little tickle in your nose, doesn't it? Makes you feel like you're going to sneeze, but get past. Ooh. Cheers, my lovely friends. Perfect. We're going to do a little bit of camel just to open up in the back before we come back on to the knees. So, or sorry, back into tabletop. We're on the knees. So let's play here. So let's see how we feel. We'll tap the back toes to start. We're just going to kind of open up the body. We're going to roll the shoulders up. Drop them back. Good. Find some lovely deep breaths in. And drop it back out. And find those lovely circles. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. 3, 4. We keep moving. You get those little cracks. 2, one. Beautiful. We're going to start by reaching the hands forward. What I want us to do is don't have that tailbone dipping out. We want to tuck under, draw in from your core, feel that length in the spine. So drawing tall from the top of the head, shoulders down, arms out. Take the right hand, palms to touch, slowly draw the right hand and just drag it across the forearm and open the body towards the right hand side. You've got it. Just breathing in and breathing out. Taking the twist here, reaching across and bring the palms together. Good. Other side, breathing in. I'm going to take that left hand, draw it in towards the forearm, slowly reach in and twist in, drop the shoulders down. Breathing in, breathing out, we're reaching wide, slowly bringing it back. One more time in our twist, slowly reaching. Drop both shoulders down. Again, we're not dipping back, we're tucking under, drawing those shoulders down. Breathe. Breath in and out, 2. And reaching wide, strong in your core. Other side, left hand draws in. We turn towards the left hand side, draw the shoulders down. Deep breath in and out. And in. And now reaching around and slowly bring the head back. Good. This time we're going to open the body towards the right hand side. We're going to take the right hand and just see. You can tuck under in the pelvis. So we're going to breathe in, tuck under in the pelvis, and maybe see if you can reach for that heel. It might feel good. You might be able to rest back onto that heel, maybe taking the left hand out. If that feels too much, the hand on the hip is fine. See how that feels, maybe turning the body slightly towards the front. Good. And if you feel comfortable, if the back feels enough, that's way too much, Megan. Just stay here. If you want, breathe in. And as we exhale, just push all of us forward a little bit, and maybe arching the spine, getting a little bit more into the lower back. Good. Slowly lean back. Sweep in that left hand back to the front. Slowly use the core coming up, reaching around. Nice one. We're going to take the left hand out, breathing in, tucking under in the pelvis. Slowly seeing if the hand will come down. You might just reach in the direction. You might find you've got it. Feels like just the fingertips is good. The back feels a bit sore. You can bring the hands on there, maybe reaching up, maybe breathing in, tucking under a little bit, dropping the head back. A little bit more work into that back and the arch. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the head back forward, using the core, pushing off that back heel, reaching and bringing it around. Good. Inhale, slowly bringing the hands onto the lower back. And as we exhale, we're going to really tuck under. Good. You can have the toes tucked or untucked. The back is really tight. Keep them tucked. If you feel a little bit more like the back might be able to go a little bit deeper, untuck them, up to you. We breathe in. And as we exhale, push a little bit into that lower back, chest lifts, maybe see how that feels. Maybe that's your back bend today. Option 2 is maybe see if you can bring the fingertips to the heels, maybe where they're untucked. Lifted in the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe looking back at the head. Camel pose, quite strong on the spine, or if you're untucked, it's an option 2. Your back feels comfortable. Pushing the pelvis forward, 3. Hard to talk with my head back, 2. And 1. Good. Slowly just begin to twist one arm up and the other. Take your time. Inhale, reaching up, sinking down into our child's pose. Let's take the pressure off the knees. Also feel a little counter pose in the spine and just coming down. Knees hip distance this time, just breathing in and breathing out. Feel the breath sometimes hit those spaces that might have been tight. Kind of feel the breath moving, belly, back body. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's slowly turn the head, bring the hands forward. Inhale, lifting up back into tabletop. Just reset. Inhale, we're going to extend that right leg. We're going to bend into the knee, lifting in the chest. Good. The back toes tucked or untucked, up to you. Option to stay here. Option to walk the hand forward, or you can reach back and see if you've got the toes. Good, pushing into the toes, maybe lifting, just working a little bit more into the back body. How's that feel today? 3, 2, and one. Reaching forward, leg long, toes in. Slowly bring the knee in towards the nose and bring it down. Other side, inhale, extend, lifting up. Maybe bending into that knee. Option to stay here. This is a great place to stay. You can also walk the fingertips forward or maybe reach back. You can stay here. Sometimes you don't quite get the toes. Stay in that direction. You want to play with the balance. You can grab the toes. And if the back feels like it wants to arch a little bit, push into those toes. Feel like you're lifting in the chest. Good. 3. Really tighten my lower back today. 2. And 1. Inhale, extend. Toes facing down. Find the length we did before. Hand comes down. Bend the knee, nose to knee. Beautiful. Bringing the knees back to hip distance. Good job. Let's tuck those back toes. Arch the back into cat. Lift the knees. Let's take the weight off the knees and shift the weight back. We've not done much at all on those hamstrings. Let's use our downward dog to feel it out. Breathe with me. Swing those hips. Don't worry too much about placement of the body. Just lean into any little bit. Bending the knees, walking the heels, swinging the hips, swinging the head. What do you need this one for? Hello to the backs of the legs. But I'm mostly working into the spine. Push into those toes. Feel those little clicks. 3. Breathing in and out. 2. And 1. Good. Slowly coming to stillness. Bend the knees. See if you can shift the weight back into a nice downward dog. Fingers wide, shoulders drawing down, knees bent, especially for that first one. And if you can just hold here, drawing in from the core. Deep breath in and out, softening in the face and the forehead, looking up between the thumbs, come to the tops of the toes. You can step or hop, use the core, and slowly hang down. How does it feel? Inverting the body, maybe grabbing opposite elbows, taking a little wiggle. It's a great one to reset where we've worked that lower back. See where you're at today. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. What I invite you to do is shift the weight to that left foot and extend the right a little bit. See, you can get a little bit more release. Good. Enjoying that inversion, really great. We're shifting our blood flow, flipping upside down, clear the mind, bend the knee, shift the weight the other direction. So extending, you can see my right knee's bent and I'm working to extend the left. Just breathe with me in and out, hanging out, whatever way feels good. And bend those knees, good. Inhale, halfway, slowly coming up. Wherever you want to take your halfway lift, yogi's choice, elbows in maybe, or fingers forward. Breathing in, slowly coming all the way up to standing. Exhale, breathing in. Let's roll the shoulders up and back. Drawing from your core, squeezing, tucking under in the pelvis, really tightening in those lower legs, lifting as if you're kind of lifting and squeezing the top of the knees. Good, strong in the center. Inhale. And slowly exhale out. Maybe close the eyes and just enjoying your Tadasana today. Outer edges of the mouth, finding a little smile if you fancy it. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's slowly bring the palms together, a little rub, find that warmth, that little bit of energy created. Beautiful. Good morning to that body. Bring the hands over the arms. You close them and just find that darkness. Just notice the shift and then bring your face and eyes, fluttering them back into space. Inhale and exhale. Good morning. Have a little drink with me. Awesome team. Love it. So nice to be here with you guys each week. Really, really means a lot to me. I love it. Look forward to it. It's like my body tells me on Saturday as well. I don't know if you ever get like this. I'm like, I always think, I really do with a stretch. And then I think, perfect to go in the morning. Every Saturday, my body's like telling me you need that. So it means a lot to do with you. Right. So you can be at the front of your mat. I'm going to turn and face you here just because it's a little bit easier for this first bit. Because we're going to do our chair pose. We're going to work a little bit in that direction. We're going to swoop the arms up and then swing them back and then sink down into the knees, sink the hips down, lean forward, swing the hands on the outer edges of the feet, and then just lift up in the chest, sit down a little bit and lift up. Good. So that's our movement. I'll turn and face you this way. We're going to swing it back, bending in the knees, feet are hip distance, swing the hands up, lifting in the chest, stay seated, and then lifting up, breathing in, swing the hands back and down. Good. Inhale, lift. But you're just going to ease into them, sinking down, sink into the heels. Feel like you could lift the toes, lift in the chest. Good. You can reach the hands forward or up alongside the ears, whatever feels good to you. Holding a little longer this time. Toes lifting. You've got it. 3, 2. Don't forget to breathe. And 1. Inhale, reaching it up. In under the pelvis, swing the hands down. Tadasana. Try not to hold that breath. Inhale, reaching up. Swinging them down. And then we sink back. We lift the toes. We lift the chest. You can have the hands relaxing on the knees, soft. Bring the hands forward if you fancy. Or the hands alongside the ears. Hands on the hips. You choose. Sink in a little deeper. You've got it. Breathing in with me. Breathing out. 3. Good. 2. And 1. We're reaching up. Swing the hands down. Exhale. Good. We're going to take an extra breath in. Really slow down that exhalation. Stunning. All right, as we move into the next one, you've got the option. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to hold it longer than you. You need to come out of it. Absolutely fine. If not, just breathe, breathe, breathe. And I'll help kind of guide your breath so that we take maybe our mind off that lower body when you're ready. Can you feel the heart rate a little bit from this one? Let's see how we go. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, we're going to swing the arms down. Sink into those heels, lifting up into the chest. Good. The hands can come onto the hips, relax on the knees or forward. Maybe arms alongside those ears, sinking down. Good. Just breathe in and out. Maybe close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Imagining the warmth of the sunlight. Imagining beautiful blue sky. Mine is actually blue out my window today. Even though it's cold, leaning into that light. For 3. You've got this. Lifting the chest a little too. Sink into the heat, tailbone, and reaching up. Beautiful hold. Inhale, tuck in under. Thumbs in, drop the shoulders down. Good job. Deep breath in with me and slow the exhalation. Down, exhale. Slow exhalation. Maybe thumbs towards the sternum in your nice strong Tadasana. Can you notice that heart rate? Amazing. Inhale and exhale. Give you the option to add a twist in this section. So we're going to bring the hands to this position and possibly twist to the side, kind of like we did when we were in our, what's it called? Cattle pose. Inhale, reaching it up, swing the arms down, sinking down, sinking into the hips, the hands come forward, maybe reaching. We're going to draw that right hand out, maybe sinking down. So we don't want one knee forward or back, keep them in line, maybe dropping one hand down and lifting up. Maybe bringing one elbow in front of the knee and opening it up. It's up to you. Here, be that left one in front, maybe opening the body. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, keep sinking back, toes lifted, and 1. Slowly coming back up. Can you lift to the side, swooping it around? Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, arms come down. Nice work, everyone. Inhale, reaching up. Swing them down, sinking down. Sink into those heels, lifting in the chest. You've got it. Arms come forward. Left arm draws in. We're twisting. Maybe dip in and bringing that right hand down. Make sure the knees are in line with each other. You can stay here. Maybe you can take that right arm in front, use it like a little lever and open the body a little more. Try and keep the knees in line though, as you twist. 3. Breathing in and out, 2. And 1. Beautiful. Can you lift up? Swing the arm back. Inhale, reaching up. And swing those arms down. Thumbs coming towards that sternum. Good. Breathing in and slowing down that exhalation. Fab. Let's flow. We're going to flow a little bit, starting with our chair pose, moving into halfway lift. We'll keep her going. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hinge it at the hips, reach forward. Feel that backs of the legs down over the toes. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bending into the knees, shifting the weight to the heels, lifting up into your chair pose. Utkatasana. Good. Slowly bringing the hands down. We're going to bring them slightly forward. So not quite in line with the shoulders. We're going to bring the hands slightly forward. You can have them on the palms or on the fists. We're going to shift the weight towards that left leg and extend the right toes. Maybe lifting up in that standing split. Maybe lifting a little bit higher. See how that feels. Draw the nose in. Extend and find a little bit of work here. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to take that right foot and we're going to step back. We're going to have our runner's lunge. So I want to find that little bit of wiggle of the front foot forward if you need to. Drop the hip down. Inhale, lifting up to your runner's lunge. Drawing from your core, tuck under in the pelvis so you sink down. Good. Inhaling and exhaling, straightening that front knee. And exhaling, sinking down. Now, option to stay here. You can dip the back knee and lift. Dip in the back knee and lift. Back knee, last one, and lift. Good, breathing in. What I want you to do is straighten the front leg. We're going to bend in the front knee, hand come on opposite side of that front foot. We're going to just shift the weight to the hands. So shift the hands a little bit more forward, lifting back up into your standing split, bending in the knee. Bend the knees, bring them back to hip distance. Good. Hanging out. Halfway lift. Your hands can come up. Bend the knees deep, big scoop wide. Love a little back bend. Exhale, tuck under in the pelvis. Nice work, everyone. Really working into that lower body, the spine. I think you can feel the heat building in the body. See what's going on for you. Let's take the other side. We're going to take a little bit of our salutation, move into our chair pose, move into our standing split, step back, and then we'll find our little dips and come all the way back. Got it. Deep breath with me in. And slow the exhalation down. Lovely strengthening class today. Breathing in and reaching up. And exhale, hinging at the hips. Pull down over those toes. Halfway lift. Bending in the knees. We're going to shift the weight to the heels, lifting in the toes, lifting up into your Utkatasana, your chair pose. Good. Breathing in. Holding here, slowly folding down. Bring the hands not in line with the shoulders, slightly more forward. You can be on the fists, the palms. Shift the weight, left leg swings back. So you can stay here, absolutely fine. You can lift the leg a little bit, or you can lift it a lot. See what feels good. Maybe tucking the chin in. Just a little hold here, a little extension. Good, and then bending in the front knee, big step back, taking it to that runner's lunge. Good. Inhale, lifting up when you feel comfortable. The balance is there, and making any movements you need. Good. Finding that little bit of a shift. Inhale, straightening the front leg. Exhale, bending in the front knee. Good. You've got the option to stay here. Hold, straightening, or you can dip the back knee and lift. Have the hands there or up alongside the ears. Your choice. Dip. Don't forget to breathe. And dip. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale. Slowly reaching forward. Opposite sides of that front leg. See if we can shift that leg back up. Hand comes forward, reaching up into that lovely standing split, chin draws down. Bending in the knee, bring the feet to match. Inhale, halfway lift. Holding here, feel the length in the chest, no matter where you are, arms forward or fingertips forward. Little release in the backs of the legs, bending in the knees. Gonna come back to where we were earlier. We're gonna shift the weight to that left foot and extend the right. Have the option to take a twist so you can bring the left hand in the middle of the feet, reach up. And slowly switching sides, bend the knees, maybe it's right hand in the middle, and extend up. 3, 2, and 1, bringing everything down. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend in, coming all the way back up, team. Little back bend. Exhale, thumbs come in. Strong near Tadasana, just breathe. Close the eyes if you like, or stay. Lovely soft gaze. First, feel any shift in the body. Find a little stillness here. Notice any shift in the heart rate. The breath needs a little bit slowing down. I invite you to do that now, maybe with your Ujjayi breath, mouth closed, or feels good with the mouth open. Just breathe whatever way you need to, especially this season. So much of us with those little colds and coughs. Maybe let's sweat out any of the illness we might be fighting. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. Slowly bringing the hands onto the hips. Just going to bend the knees and we're going to turn and face the short edge of the mat. Good. What I want us to do is take the feet nice and wide and the toes to turn in. Take our forward fold today. We're just going to take a few little twists in that forward fold to get a little bit more in the center of the body, that back body. Inhale, lean forward. You're drawing the chest down, draw the chin in, and maybe bring the hands down. Awesome. See how that feels. Toes turning in. And you're welcome to stay here. I love this inversion, really good for the body. Stay as long as you like. If you wanted to add to it, you can bring one hand into the middle. You can turn. So maybe bring the right hand in the middle, turn the left toes and sink a little deeper into that hip. You're welcome to reach up if you like. Look at work in that inner thigh, slowly coming back in. Turn the toes back inwards. Exhale. Good, maybe bringing, again, this time it's the left hand in the middle, the right toes turning outward. Maybe sinking a little bit here. Maybe you walk the hands over, see how that feels, lifting the chest. Want to peel the right hands up, you can. Don't have to either. Relax in the face, just do what feels good for you. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing the hand back in, toes turning inwards, and let everything. Good, if you want a little bit more depth, you can bring the palms to the mat and draw the nose through. You can reach the hands through. I just want you to find what you want from this pose. Just hanging out. Enjoying this lovely little moment, little inversion. Breathe. Breathing in and out 2. And 1. Beautiful. Slowly walking the hands forward, bringing the palms a little bit more in front so that you start to find that you're kind of walking in the direction of a plank, bring the toes in so you kind of find like you're moving into a downward dog. It's such a breathe down. Found your tabletop. Swing your feet around on that beautiful seated position. Yeah. Cheers, T. Beautiful. Lovely. Nothing like a hot drink in the winter months, right? Like a hot drink all the time. But I think it's just extra sweet. Lovely little green tea. All right, nice and tall. You feel comfortable sitting, the knees nice and wide, softening in the forehead, relaxing the jaw. Breathing in, see if you can separate the teeth. And sitting nice and tall. Good. I'm going to bring the right hand down, reaching that left hand up. And take that lovely side stretch, pushing down into that left hip. Good, take it to the side, and then we're gonna bend the elbow, drawing the ear. We're trying to get a little bit of a hello into that lovely neck, and slowly bring everything back over. Head facing forward, reaching, beautiful side body stretch. Inhale, coming all the way back up and around, palm comes down, reaching up. Good, reaching over. This time we push down into that right sit bone, draw the shoulders down. Breath in and out. And that stretch across the side body. Inhale, coming keep the hand down all the way over with the neck. Ahead of myself. And slowly reaching over. Just getting a little bit into the neck, all those tight little areas. And inhale, coming all the way back to center. And swoop the hands across and twist, lifting nice and tall in the spine. Breathing in and out to the belly. Drop the shoulders. Keep it really tall. The crown of the head just holding there, getting into that twist. Breathing in back to center. And twisting over towards the left-hand side. Again, we're trying to keep the spine lifted, twisted, shoulders down, tall from the crown of the head. Breathing here. Belly fills, belly drops. Good. Breathing in. Relax in the face. Let a little smile come. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back to that lovely center point. Got it. We're just going to wiggle the hips back and bring the feet a little bit wider today. Good. Let's see how that feels. So this kind of smaller the V, keep the chest lifted nice and tall, the spine. If that's that limit, if you feel like you've got a little bit wider stance, that's only if those hamstrings feel soft. So you do what feels good, sitting nice and tall, absolutely fine. If yours is much more of a V, just trying to keep that nice tall spine. So option 1, fingers behind you. So it's the fingertips that come onto the floor. Your elbows start with a bend, and then you push into the fingertips. Let the chest drop forward here. I definitely feel that. It's a great place to start. Breathing in. Breathing into that space. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. And slowly just bringing the hands on the sides of the legs. Good. Let's take a little side motion again. I'm going to reach over, drop the head. Just thinking about the core, the back. We worked a little bit into that lower back too, using the core coming back to center. And reaching over, drop the head. And slowly coming back to center. Good. Reach it as far as you can. Using that core to come back up in a moment. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly coming back. And reaching. And back to center. Good. You've got the option, if that feels better as you move side to side, if it still feels really tight, just do that. If not, you've got the option to reach up with that left hand, breathing in, reach towards that right foot. Maybe taking the arch over, drop the shoulders down. Hand next to the big toe, cool. No worries though if it's tight. This is really my tight side post, kids. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back up. And exhale. Good. So again, you can reach over, keep it here, nice little fold. You can take the right hand up, reach it up and over. See how that feels. Maybe grab the big toe, draw the chest through. If you've got the openness, or not, just keep it lifted. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Drop the shoulders down. We're going to take that lovely fold again. So fingertips behind you, pushing into the fingertips, maybe extending the arms. So you get that chest drawn forward, possibly. If you feel like you want to move a little bit further, maybe fingertips come forward, maybe leading always with the chest. See how that feels. That might be enough. You might be able to come down onto the forearms, stack the fists, relax here. Slowly just checking in the legs. How are you today? A little bit more open. We've not done anything really deep in the hemis. It wasn't a huge focus. Full body stretch, worked other places with a little bit more focus. If it feels tight today, just relax the neck. You do want to lean forward, draw the chest forward. You absolutely can. 3. Make sure wherever you are, the neck is comfy. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Coming all the way back up, hands coming in. Exhale wherever you are. Let's use the hands. Slowly bring those feet in. Coming back to that lovely upright position. Good. Inhaling and exhaling slowly through the mouth. Please sitting nice and tall. Hands on the knees. I'm going to lean forward with the chest. Roll the body to the right side and back around. We're going to find our Kundalini circles to really drop into beautiful Shavasana. So once you kind of started your circles, I'll invite you just to comfortably look down, maybe close the eyes, and see if you can just get lost in the circles, make them a little bit quicker, if you like, just to get into that lovely little flow. We want to get into that lovely space where as you draw those circles with the chest, the eyes closed, you kind of get lost in it. The body just starts to kind of spin and you're not thinking as much about it. Sometimes when I do this, it's quick. Sometimes when I do it, my circles are slower. Just go with what your body needs. Good. Continuing with the eyes closed, begin to just feel. Imagine I'm kind of taking the crown of the head up a little bit so that you're moving a little bit more into an upright position. Head tall, chest, the circle's still happening. And then maybe see if you saw, almost as if I've guided that head and that spine back into a nice tall position. Circles become a little bit smaller. You still can feel that movement, that little cyclone, little twister you've created. Begin to make the circles a little smaller. Whatever pace feels good, and even smaller again when feels right. Maybe a little bit smaller again. Until there are teeny tiny movements you can feel just moving within you, still there. Till the perfect time for you. Just stop. Slowly exhale. Hold that for a moment. Ready. Direction. So take a little moment. Think about which way you were in your last circles. Breathe in with me. Keep those eyes heavy or closed still. Leaning forward. See if you can take a few slow circles. Just a little stretch. Take it slow. Get the direction. In and out. And then maybe make the circles a little bit quicker. Drawing circles kind of with the chest, the whole body's going with you. Just feel yourself Get lost in whatever pace feels right today. I invite you just to imagine I'm taking the crown of the head, that beautiful spine with it, just moving your little cyclone a little taller, almost like I'm moving the head a little bit higher up, not quite totally upright. See how that shifts your position. You're spinning, breathing, and then again, I'm just going to move you back to that beautiful upright position, that spine, just adjusting the size of the circle so that you can feel everything continue to flow. Nice and tall, a little bit smaller. Again, feel the spine stack. Breathing in and out when you feel like you need to. Just let those circles begin to become smaller, smaller, smaller again. Until there's just this little quiet spinning. When you're ready, invite you to slowly choose to start. Draw in and out in whatever way it feels like coming. Maybe let the backs of the hands relax on the knees, the palms up. Symbol of being welcome and open to receiving, coming on to this beautiful bit of peace, calm, quiet. And with you, December. Silence, soak it up in the magic of your practice. A really movie, flowy, busy, strengthening class to get to this point. So got that beautiful opposite into the stillness. So coming back to our reflection at the beginning, in this moment, you're able to let go last week and all things ahead of you. Just feel like you're in the now, present, this body, this breath, not this moment. Yeah. Our palms together, bring them into the center of the chest and the sternum. Our chin and our heads down in gratitude. Just right now. Breathing in, slowly breathing out. Like to stay here for your Shavasana, with a more upright meditative space you can. You want to grab all your cozy items, make your way down onto your mat or your favorite spot. Feel free to find your version, your space to rest and reset. So we close down today's. Relaxing in the forehead, down face, and releasing the tightness. Maybe you're still holding around the eyes, between the eyebrows. Softening in the jaw, just release the teeth. the tongue. Let the outer edges of the mouth turn up. And in a little joy, we complete today's practice. Letting all the breath, stretches, poses, letting it help nourish your mind and body. And remembering right now, let go of any voice that came into your head that said you weren't very good at this. It doesn't matter what your poses look like, what you chose to leave out and what you chose to do. It's that you just found some time and space to get here. This last bit. To create space, to rest and reset. Allow the body to soften and relax, the shoulders to the elbows, elbows to the wrists, the hands, every finger. Allowing the softness of your breath to relax and release in the center of the body. Releasing any tightness in the glutes. Releasing from the hips to the knees, knees to the ankles. A poem today called Let It Go by Dana Foles. Let go of the ways you thought life would unfold. The holding of plans or dreams or expectations. It's all great stuff, but sometimes it's important just to let it all go. To save your strength, to swim with the tide. The choice to fight what is here before you now will sometimes result in struggle or fear. Let go, just let go, and flow with the grace that washes through your days, whether you receive it gently or with all your quills raised to defend against invaders. Take this on faith. The mind may never find the explanations that it seeks, but you will move forward nonetheless, like you always do. Sometimes it's helpful to let go. Let go when the waves' crest will carry you to unknown shores, beyond your wildest dreams and destinations. Let it all go and find the place of rest and peace and certain transformation. Let go and look around. Notice the joy in now. We come to the end of our session today. I just thank you. Thank you for meeting me here each week. Really is such a beautiful space. Time to spend together. Appreciate you all so much. Peace and love. Take whatever time you need to slowly stretch, move, and lean in to your Sunday. Peace and love, my beautiful friends.